Here's what we'll cover in this video. Every second your bone marrow produces 2 million red blood cells, each one a microscopic delivery truck packed with hemoglobin, the protein that keeps every organ in your body alive. Hemoglobin is a metalloprotein, a tetramer built from 4 globin chains, each wrapping around a heme group. At the heart of every heme sits an iron atom in the ferrous state, ready to grab oxygen. Zoom into one subunit. A globin fold cradles a porphyrin ring, and in its center, iron coordinates 4 nitrogens. A 5th bond hooks the histidine below. The 6th slot is where oxygen docks. Your globin genes live on 2 chromosomes. The alpha cluster sits on chromosome 16, while the beta cluster, beta, delta, gamma, epsilon, sits on chromosome 11. That layout explains why the 2 chains behave so differently. The formula is simple. Adult hemoglobin is 2 alpha chains and 2 beta chains, plus 4 hemes. That gives it the ability to carry up to 4 molecules of oxygen per hemoglobin. Normal adult hemoglobin runs 13 to 17 grams per deciliter in men, a bit less in women. Each gram carries about 1.34 milliliters of oxygen, and the protein weighs in at 64,500 daltons. Each red cell carries about 250 million hemoglobin molecules. Packed tight, they turn the cell into a biconcave disc, a shape that maximizes surface area for gas exchange and lets cells slip through the narrowest capillaries. The journey. In the lungs, high oxygen pressure loads hemoglobin. Loaded, it's bright red and called oxyhemoglobin. At the tissues, low pressure and acidity flip the switch. Oxygen is released, and deoxyhemoglobin turns dark. This is the oxygen-hemoglobin dissociation curve, and it's sigmoid, not a straight line. Cooperative binding means at lung pressures, saturation stays near 98%. At tissue pressures, it falls steeply, dumping oxygen exactly where it's needed. Compare a left shift to a right shift. Fetal hemoglobin has a higher affinity. It pulls oxygen from mom across the placenta. That's a left shift. Acidosis, fever, and exercise all shift the curve right, unloading oxygen into working muscles. A healthy adult runs arterial oxygen saturation between 95 and 100%. Even at high altitude or with lung disease, the body fights hard to keep SpO too near that ceiling. Quick pause. If this breakdown is helping you, take a second to hit like and subscribe. It genuinely takes a lot of effort to make videos like this, and your support keeps them coming. Why does acid release oxygen? That's the Bohr effect. CO2 produced by hard-working muscle becomes carbonic acid, dropping pH. Hemoglobin responds by lowering affinity, unloading even more oxygen right where it's burning. Remember the curve shifters with a simple cue. Right unloads, left holds. Acidosis, heat, and 2, 3, BPG push right. Fetal hemoglobin and carboxyhemoglobin pull left. Carbon monoxide, a left shifter, kills oxygen carriage entirely. Core idea. Hemoglobin is a cooperative oxygen ferry. 4 chains, 4 hemes, and a sigmoid curve fine-tuned by pH, temperature, and BPG, so oxygen goes where it's needed most. When hemoglobin falls, you get anemia, and iron deficiency is the world's #1 cause, affecting over 2 billion people. Chronic disease, B12 deficiency, and inherited hemoglobinopathies round out the big 4. Adult hemoglobin has 2 forms, HbA at 97% and HbA2 at a mere 2%. Fetal hemoglobin, HbF, swaps beta for gamma chains, giving it the higher affinity needed before birth. Workup anemia with the MCV. Low MCV, microcytic, points to iron deficiency or thalassemia. Normal MCV, normocytic, suggests chronic disease or acute bleeding. High MCV, macrocytic, flags B12 or folate deficiency. Key risk factors for anemia: low dietary iron, chronic blood loss, malabsorption from gut disease, and inherited defects in globin genes, the backbone of thalassemia and sickle cell disease. A 34-year-old woman presents with fatigue and heavy periods. Hemoglobin is 9.2. MCV is low at 72. Ferritin is depressed. Diagnosis: iron deficiency anemia. You start oral iron and recheck the count in 4 weeks. Sickle cell disease is a single-point mutation. Glutamic acid becomes valine at position 6 of the beta chain. Deoxygenated HbS polymerizes into fibers, and red cells deform into sickles that clog small vessels and cause agonizing crises. Final check. Which curve shift favors oxygen unloading? Right shift from acid and heat. Which hemoglobin dominates in adults? HbA. Which chain combo gives HbF its high affinity? 2 gamma chains. You got it. Here are the key references and sources for this video. Thanks so much for watching. If this helped, like the video and subscribe for more clear, simple explainers, and I'll see you in the next one.